for the mess behind. Morning, everyone. Hope you guys relaxing. Today it's about relaxing day. As you can see. Sorry, because I have a little. It's kind of mess, but anyway. I mean, so how do you guys relax? On Sunday. So, tell me. Uh, my relaxing day is basically to do nothing. Uh, maybe later gonna go out for a coffee, uh, chat with someone, from the town. So, how about you guys? Uh, who's someone? Um, good for my really. I'm really taking it easy. For those one who are still sleeping, what do you like to do on Sundays? Sleeping, go for jogging, obviously having breakfast. So for my hair, it's a mess. My hair is a mess. So, and there are a lot of things to do on Sunday, especially if it's a sunny day. So, so what do you guys like doing? Tell me. What? Like, oh, on Sundays. On, on Mondays. Unless you have to go to work. Then I'm sorry. But sometimes I have to work too. Uh, but I mean, what the heck? If you can relax, why not? I wanna tell you about now I can relax. Now I can do what I want. I wanna tell you something about when I was a kid, a little younger. And I used to live in another country, obviously not in Italy. And I was a pretty, uh, I was a pain in the ass. You have to know that when I was a kid, yes, I used to live in another country, in California. And on those days, I had to, it's terrible, because it was not a very easy period, for us. Me, I was living obviously with my mom, because my dad was there. Uh, then, on those days, my mother got into this new kind of religion, if we can say, new sect. you know. And she dragged us, you know, obviously. We were like a force to follow her, you know. But this, these are the kind of spirits that you just want to forget about. You know? So anyway, thing is that when I was a kid, you know, my mother was in this sect. I don't think it's a religion. With the Jehovah's Witnesses, I bet you heard about that. You know, it's terrible. You know, it's a sect. You know that they really wash your brain. You know, with their ideas, with their really close mind. You know, yes. So basically, you know, so every morning, every Sunday morning, you know, you have to wake up early, and you have to go to do what they call the preaching. You know, they will have to go. I mean, I was like 11, 10 years old with the other people, with the other guys of the congregation, you know, and go door to door. Talk about what? I was a kid, you know. Am I supposed to know about the Bible? Obviously, we have to read the Bible, their Bible, because obviously they have their own Bible. And but I mean, how did I know about? Uh, for me, all I wanted is to sleep. You know, at that age, you just want to relax. After a week of school, and so my mom uh, push us, you know, throw out of the bed, and get ready to go out and go on the streets to do this stupid preaching, you know. Just make the kids, you know, go door to door talking about how do you know about these things at that age? I mean, I want, but anyway. So I was kind of forced to do it because I was a kid, you know. And my mom already, you know, had this kind of idea about this religion. You know. So 'cause she was alone, and I have to say that my father was before he died. You know, he entered also in this kind of sect, you know. But when you think about it, you say, well, how can they believe in such a things? You know, because it's all fake. You know, I mean, all what they say. I mean, perhaps part of the history is right, you know, because obviously some passages of the Bible, I mean, they were real, you know. Now that I think about it, you know, and I visited some areas, you know, that Bible mentioned, you know, it was real, but I mean, it was like a history book. The Bible, for me, is a history book, and that's it, you know. It has nothing to do with it. I mean, that you have to follow certain kind of steps, you know, to be a good Christian or something like that. You know, you can learn from the history, and that's it. But and so then every Sunday, you know, we got wake up early, at 7 o'clock, I remember, get ready, have breakfast, and then get out to do the calibration, and then the worst part is that, I mean, we gotta go, and the people obviously uh, they didn't want to be bothered. Of course, they were having breakfast or whatever, and then you were there, knocking on the doors, So, but anyways, then but it was for them. It was something you gotta do, There's something that I always regret, So, well, I was a kid, So I say, you gotta do it, So now that I think about it, I wish I could never happen to me, but it happened. So obviously, now I want to say something. Anyone is free to do what they want, to follow any kind of religion or whatever. You understand? But it's a torture, and really a torture, to force the kids to get up early in the morning. Something that they don't don't know anything about the Bible. What the heck? So live, sleep. Then you have to do something more active or interesting. Why not? But not for a religion thing. Anyway, so this is something that I always bear in my mind. But always happened. So it was an experience, that if I had a kid, I wouldn't have repeated, Well, I don't have kids anymore. Yes. So what about you? Do you have any bad experience in your life? Yes. Anyone? Uh, anyone out there, that maybe want to share experience, yes, that change their life, yes. And I think that probably really changed my life, and pushed me, because after you made a question, you say, but am I doing the right thing? Yes. Because a lot of things that you read and you do on those kind of sects, because it's Jehovah's Witnesses is not only the one, there are other ones, that impose you things that are really, are old, really out of the world. So then after you put your question, in your mindset, but am I doing the right thing? Am I following the right steps? As a matter of fact, when I reached, the teenage, I realized that it wasn't for me. But I wanted to do other things, for example, I want on Sundays, I want to stay more in bed to sleep, it's Saturday nights, on a beach here, it's, I want to go out, with my friends, my cousins, and hang out, which I did, yes, hiding this to my mom. So And I realized that I mean you can do certain things, you know. It's not I mean exaggerating, but mm, it wasn't for everybody, you know. So what do you say, guys? Tell me about. Mm, your sound is. Uh, anyway, so tell me, anyone has a question to make? Uh, you like to have a good breakfast? Why not? You know, mm, maybe why not? Dedicate it to your sex life. Why not? Yes, if you are in a couple, which is a normal thing, obviously. You know, I mean, to dedicate, you know, Sundays to make love. Because you are obviously it's a relaxing day, so anyone can dedicate to that. So when you have the possibility, sure, why not? Well, I had obviously this possibility when I was in a car, but mm, who knows? Maybe one. It might happen again, you know. Well, anyway, if anyone has a question, you know, just can pose the question, you know. Let's make the question and I can answer it. Or just tell your experience, you know. No one is there. Okay. I guess nobody's here, you know. So gotta go. One of the things I like to do is to go for a coffee, and I think I'm leaving for a coffee. Have a good Sunday. See you next time. Mm.